Hello, this is Katie, as you know. Do you remember that comment from a few months ago when the guy was like, something, 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 your bestie, Katie? And I was like, you don't even know me.
Random comment that was made in your YouTube channel, like vlog or something.
Yeah.
It's good to know that people, viewers at home, know that we're besties.
We're comfortable. We don't have to like make small talk.
Water. We are. It's super hard. There's 51 people that I'm like in constant community with, so to say that you're my best friend would be like
Exactly in my mind when I
like
first
not right to them. But I feel like I've connected a lot with you more than others, so you're like in my top 5, which is pretty good. There's 51 people.
Hey!
That's pretty good. Now everyone watching is like, who's the rest? Not telling you.
This video is going to be about what the world race is really like.
There might be tears.
I'm probably gonna cry.
I'll cry.
Well, I can start. I had a long talk with my ex-teammate, Katie Navarrete, today. And I was just talking about how like it's really hard when it comes to like communication with friends and family back home, because like I might have internet often, but it doesn't mean it's good internet. It doesn't mean that it's strong enough to hold a video connection. It might be strong enough to text you, but video connection sometimes doesn't work. And sometimes it's like I have to find a time that works for me that's also the daytime for you, which is only early mornings and late at night. And then it's kind of like a competition of like, who's first? Like, do I call my family or do I call my friends? And then it's like, if I call my friends but not my family, will my family be upset? Or if I call this friend but not this friend, will they be upset? And like on top of that, it's kind of like the difficulty of like, I'm always the one having to reach out. Like my friends don't like always reach out that much to me, which I understand like the aspect of like you guys know that I'm busy and that kind of stuff. But like, it's hard because like I don't want to have to be the one that's always reaching out. And like when you don't, like when you feel like the only people that are like choosing you and like choosing to be around you are the people that have to be around you all the time, it's really hard.
Yeah, that's super hard. Like, luckily I have like brothers who are okay with the occasional I'm still alive text message, but like not talking to friends. That was really hard for me. Like my birthday fell on a day that they were asking us to fast from internet, and that I was like landlocked, so it's like the first birthday I've never like talked to my mom, or like I haven't been able to like call my friends or Skype them or anything. But like there was a little bit of weird like freedom in that. Like I know that sounds really weird, but like there was this like force to be present where I was at. And even though it was like really hard, like later in the day, Erica had kind of talked about what does it look like to give everything to God. And I like thought about that for so long after she said that. Like, and like I'm at a point in like life and the race and stuff that like there's things that like I've noticed that like I don't want to give. Like it's easy to say like, oh, you can have all my like comfort foods that I'm used to in America, and you can have my AC, you know, like even though that's hard and it's hot, it's so hot, but like you can have my AC, you can have my nice showers, you can have my washer and dryer. Like, you know, it's like all these things that I've like having to give, like that we've as like where we've grown up in America, like have to give God, like while we're on the race, like I kind of hit a wall of like, oh, I've given you everything, like I'm here, I'm listening to your call, but then I realized that like part of my everything were like my friends and my family. Like what if we didn't have Wi-Fi, what if we didn't have phones, what if we literally just had to say, I trust you enough and I'm gonna get on this plane and I'm gonna go without having any interaction with like our comfort of our home and our family. And like that was really hard because like that's something that has like really been on my mind about like full-time missions of like if I leave I'm not gonna get to see like my nieces and nephews grow up and like just live life with my family, and family is really important to me. And like what is like that look like to like give that to God and like trust like that His plan is better is really hard. I've had to like give up friendships that like weren't good to have on the race because of that reason, because I want to talk to them all the time, and we don't like have the space here to like be what our friends need so far away. And that's what's hard. I think that's what's hard for me, is like I want to be with my friends back home. Some of them are stepping into like new parts of life. Some of them are, you know, like it's hard. Like I want to be with my friends back home. But so I've had to like let some of those friendships go, just because I wanted to be like and talk to them so badly that it was like distracting me here, and that's hard. They're also a scapegoat. Sometimes like friends and family back home start to be a scapegoat if you like don't like your, you know, if you're getting, you know, there's something wrong in the team, or like maybe you're feeling ignored or whatever. Community's hard, and you just want to resort back to like your friends who know you and get you, or your family who loves you, and no matter what crying you do, or you know, stuff like that. So there's been countless times that I've messaged my mom and I just said, I hate this and I want to go home. And she knows me well enough to say, okay, well go to sleep and call me in the morning.
Good mom.
She is a good mom. And so just that point of like, somebody said it, there was a girl at the Awakening that said, who got up and shared about like wanting to go home and be with her family, and how I don't know if like, I don't remember the whole thing of like if God told her this or she said this, but she said just give him one more day, like give God one more day. And so like there's sometimes I have to remember that statement and just say, okay, like God, I'm gonna give you one more day. Like I'm hot, like I just took a shower, and I don't know if that's the water from the shower on my body or if that's sweat, because like and that's hard for me. I'm not really someone that I thought was like super, I don't even know the word, bougie, or like is that not the word? I don't know, like super,
like a diva?
Yeah, like I didn't even realize I was such a diva about things, and like things start to happen and I got really like, there's like this side of me I've never seen before, like, and I think that's like the beauty of it though. Like, you know, we don't, like in the world race, like sometimes I just, I don't think they mean to, like, but I wish that someone, like, I don't know, I feel like if someone would have told me how hard it was and I would have believed them how hard it was, I don't think it would have come. Yeah. So it's almost like it's a good thing that they don't tell you like what the raw and the real is, because you have to experience that for yourself, and it's different for like everyone.
And it's also different to like hear it than to experience it, because people are like, oh yeah, like the world race is hard, like personal space isn't a thing. Like I read a blog and it was like 15 reasons why the world race sucks, or no, it was just the world race sucks. Okay. That's what it was, and it made me more excited to come on the race. Yeah, because it was like you're always with people, like you never get alone time, like different things like that. Like being sick is awful on the race.
I have not gotten sick this whole race, have you?
Not really bad. Just
I mean, when we first got to India, I literally think those from the mass quantities of dust in the air. I had like a little bit of sinuses like for a while, and I had like the sniffles for like 4 or 5 days, but like I wasn't like sick. Like I was still able to like go and do stuff, but I haven't going into month 5 and knock on wood. But I haven't gotten sick, but it's super funny.